Hello, hello out there. Welcome, it's Rhonda, and we are going to have a lunch break today where we're going to get a little crafty. So welcome to all of you that are watching my video. If you've been here every week with me for years and years and years and years, or if you're new, definitely let me know. I do try to read all the comments, and if I don't answer you right now, then I'll answer you afterwards. So definitely let me know who is here. Our Jennifer Drake is here. She's Jennifer. I'll tell you what she does while she watches these. Is she does a supply list for me. So if you are on my email list, usually tomorrow morning I will send out I put this video on YouTube. So hello if you're watching this on YouTube. And also though, if you're not on my email list, make sure you join my email list. It's in the description of this video and also the description on my YouTube video as well. But what I do is I will send you a supply list of everything that I used. So that way you'll know if you want to order it, you can order it, or if you see if you have it or something similar. So hello everybody that is here. Today is my October card class. So one of the Wednesdays out of the month, usually it's the third Wednesday, but this time we're doing it today, the 29th, I do a card class. And it is just the same card class that I would do in person with my customers as well. And I run it the same way. So we are going to be making 4 cards today. And my cards are quick, simple, cute, easy to put together. Because if you're coming here into the studio, usually our class is about 2 hours long for you to make them. So today I'll be making them for you, and we'll be keeping it less to an hour. So I got 4 adorable cards to share with you. And how I work my card classes is how much they cost is they are free when you place an order. So my customers come, they have their wish list, they get their order forms out, and then they place an order. And then has to be for today, it has to be at least $50 online order. And then you get to get the cards sent to you and shipped to you for free. For my in-person classes, the minimum order is $30 or more, but that's because we don't have to pay for shipping. But I do pay for the shipping, so your minimum order has to be $50. And then I'll send you this class. So we cut the cardstock, and this is what I'll show you how we actually ship these. So we will prep, it'd be good if I showed you my hands, right? We actually prep the cards. We'll do like the punching, if there's any punching. And this one actually has quite a bit of die cut. We'll do the die cut work for you, and then we put them each into an envelope. So that is for my card class, which is what this is. So, and the only way to get it is to get it free with a purchase. Now today I am doing a special as well. If your order goes over $75, I'm going to be sending you, these are brand new. They don't come out until November, but this won't ship until the first week of November anyway, because you'll have until next Monday at midnight to place your order. The link is here in the description as well to place that online order, and you can pick whatever you want from my online store. And anyway, you're going to get the new called Pearls of Beauty, and they are gorgeous. This will match like crumb cake, beige, any of the browns. This one here actually matches Calypso Coral, and today I'm using it with Poppy Parade. It's goes beautiful with any of our coral or reds. And then up here is just an opalescent pearl, which obviously goes with everything. So the Pearls of Beauty are coming out, I think, November 4th. So definitely a beautiful one. And so this you're going to get for free if your order is over $75. So just a little extra gift that I will give you too. All right, those dots, they are beautiful. I've been playing with them and they're really fun. All right, so today, again, 4 cards. It's my online class. Obviously, those of you who are here, you get to watch along. And I love your support. I love getting crafty with you. You can cut everything and make everything at home, and that makes me really happy. What makes me really happy is when you share those with me. So I love it when you snap the pictures, post it, message me, post it on your page and tag me in it. But I love it knowing that you are making these cards as well. So, or if you would like to actually get the card class shipped to your door anywhere in the United States, then I do that for free with an online purchase. So you just have to place your online order, and then guess what? I let Stampin' Up! Pay me. So they pay me a commission so that I'm able to afford to be able to do that for you. All right, so let's jump in. I got, again, 4 card class are quick, simple, cute cards, but these are really adorable cards. And I think all of them today are Christmas cards. So if you haven't started your Christmas cards yet, these will be some beautiful ones. Or if you have, it's always fun to have some special ones for those special people. So hello to all of you that are here. I'm so glad. Let's have some fun together for our lunch break. Okay, so before I jump into that, I wanted to show you today and tomorrow. It's going to be until tomorrow for sure. For a lot of them, I am shipping out my retreat in a box. Now, I haven't really advertised much for it except for the first couple of weeks because I just wanted to get it done. And then now we do have a good chunk of boxes left. So you'll see some videos, some marketing, some emails come out about it. But I wanted to share with you the make and takes. Now, these make and takes are actually extra special, extra awesome, because so much of it is unorderable. Like, I was able to get a lot of it ahead of time. The paper went unorderable, and the dots went unorderable, and these gorgeous, awesome ephemera packs went unorderable. So anyway, those of you who ordered the retreat in a box, you're gonna get it. But I did way more make and takes this time than kind of normal. There are 12 make and takes. I just wanted to show them to you. This is a gift card holder. So if you have not ordered the retreat in a box, I do have a good chunk of them left. So I'll be messaging you. I'll be posting about it, but this way you can see. So this is a really awesome gift card holder that you'll make, and you'll have obviously step-by-step instructions. Here's another. You have 4 gift card holders. This is another gift card holder. And so it's almost like a tag too. So it's a tag that kind of doubles as a gift card holder. Isn't it so cute? I love this ephemera pack so much. Here's another gift card holder, sugar and spice, everything nice. And there's a little pocket there. And here's another one that's made out of, let's see, this one is this out of a regular envelope? But I also included these new plaid note cards and envelopes. They are awesome. Nope, this one as well. There you go. Look how pretty and cute that is. And then again, you put your message right here, and then also tuck in there your gift card. Then we have tags. So this tag, you can change like a pink hat, a green hat, whatever hat you want, and then you can make it for a boy or for a little girl or for an adult. These are just some of the tags. You'll also make 4 tags. So we featured the Gingerbread Man bundle. Here are a couple other tags. And this paper is gone for at least 3 or 4 more weeks. So I was able to get enough, though, to be able to do for my retreat. Everybody gets some of it. And then you also make 4 cards. So again, what a fun card. And I did this one in cloud cover and pink, but then, of course, you could change it to red and green. You could do any color scheme that you wanted to. We also use the homemade treats, which is one of my favorite. But this ephemera pack, and it's unorderable, so it's gone right now. And I love these plaid. In the retreat, you'll get a whole thing of the plaid, and you'll get a whole thing of the sequins, which are also unorderable right now too. Excuse me. And then we have this one, which is a really fun easel card that we'll make too. So anyway, those are just a sneak peek for those of you who ordered the retreat. It is shipping out today and tomorrow. So we got, it's going to be probably more so tomorrow. We're working on it right now as we speak. I had to take a break to do this. So I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek for those of you who haven't ordered. You will still be able to. Again, I only did like one advertisement like a few weeks ago, and then I figured I'm going to wait until it's all ready, and then I'll advertise for the rest of it. Okay, so let's jump into today's projects. The first card I'm going to make is one where I know like we all have these scraps, right? So I've been playing a lot with this Love and Peace or Peace and Joy, paper. So all you need is like scraps. I'm also using there's a brand new blue sparkle paper, glimmer paper that's out there as well. So I'm using the new shades of blue sparkle paper, and then the Peace on Earth paper. I also want to try out these. I haven't used these yet, but the new faceted snowflakes gems. So I want to play with those too. Then we got some other pieces here. All right, let's jump in and get going. So I'm taking half a sheet of our thick basic white, and we're going to fold that in half. And this card is great. It's actually a stunning card, but it really does use up a lot of scraps. So if you're cutting like for other cards, you can kind of think, okay, now I got all these scraps, so I can still use them. So this is a piece of 3 3/4 by 5, just basic white. And I'm going to take my adhesive and I'm going to go all the way around the edges. This is my Stampin' Seal Plus. And I'm just going to do a couple strips down the middle, like that. And then we just use up those scraps. So I'm going to kind of start in the middle and just, well, you want to not waste because you can use the other end to it. So you're just going to put that down and just kind of layer these together. And these are just 1/2 inch strips. You can actually do 1/2 inch strips. You know, they don't have to be perfectly a 1/2 inch. You can literally do like different widths. This was a technique that I learned last year and I went like crazy over it. I think it is such a useful technique. And then the card that you make when you're done is so beautiful. I love the finished product on this. And I did it last year in like reds and greens. So this year I'm doing it in the shades of the blue, which I think will be really awesome. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this, just keep on layering it. Keep on layering it. Let's see. Once we go through kind of all the pattern that I have, that's kind of all the pattern that I have. Then you're going to flip it over and you just trim this edge off. Those are throwaways. Unless sometimes you need just a little bit for an edge or a corner, you can use those too. All right. I have used this paper so much, so I have a lot of scraps of it because I've been designing with it. I used it for Card Club. I used it for one of my conventions. I've used it for projects. I used it last week. Like, I use it a lot. It's one of my favorite Christmas papers, and it's still available right now, which is so cool. All right, so once we have that, then you're just going to keep going. So now I can use some of the other sides. So I'll use some of the other sides. And I really stuck to more of the Secret Sea and the Cloud Cover are the two blues that I really kind of stuck closest to. And then we'll just finish this pattern here. Yeah, let's see. I like this star. Okay. You can see what I'm talking about, like right up here. We might need to just put a little bit more adhesive. This doesn't feel sticky there. Oh boy, let's take a mini glue dot up there in that corner. Because sometimes you don't know how it's going to end. Like you don't know where it's going to end or how it's going to end, but I'm going to stick a little mini glue dot up there just so that corner has glue on it. Okay, come on. And then this is where you can just take like one of these and stick up there. All right, now we need just down here. There's more room to make sure I got the glue down there. Let's see, what do we need? Maybe some more sparkle. So I'll do the blue sparkle down there. Okay, so this little corner is gonna need it too. So usually it doesn't always end up that way, but here I did on both of my corners, ended up that way. It's okay. All right, so there is our layering of all of those scraps. Hi, Shireen. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is a card that is, I don't typically cut paper for this card, or just whites, right? The rest of this is all scraps. So I will choose to use paper that I have like in my scrap bin, and then I just do 1/2 inch strips. And it doesn't even have to be like, you could use any size 1/2 inch strip, and you can just rotate. You can do just, repeating patterns. I just chose a few of the different patterns that I like out of this paper. And then I love adding just a little bit of that sparkle. I think the sparkle is fun. All right, what do you think? There we go. Now here is the background of this gorgeous card. Super, super simple. All right, let's put that all aside. All right, so now next we're going to just finish our card. The bundle that I'm using a lot today is this Ornamental Christmas. And the Ornamental Christmas has, I love that the dies are actually different than the stamp set. So they coordinate together. They don't necessarily match together. So the Ornamental Christmas I've used a ton. Like I'll show you, I've used it with tons of other products. So here is with just the trees, and then I added. This is all from different sweets. This was actually a card that my daughter did, and she used it with a little cheer, and I'll be using this today too. So I wanted to show you that we use the Ornamental Christmas for the trees again. Here it is with the Ornamental Christmas. But so the stars and the ornaments and the trees you can use in so many different ways. So here's another great one. This one, it actually even also has a 3-inch circle, and it has this ornament. It has the ornament topper. And it has great words too. So I love that Be Jolly. So this is a great, I just wanted to show you some other examples of how this bundle can be used besides just with each other or the suite that it comes with. So I ran through this tree with a white new velvet. So this is a velvet tree. So when someone gets it, they can touch it and feel it and see how gorgeous it is. And then I also, so this is current. You can order the velvet right now. But then I also ran through, this is like a 2.5 inch or 3/8 inch vellum circle. Now the vellum you cannot order yet. That's also coming out November 4th. So today I definitely have some sneak peeks for you. Okay, so there's our background. Now let's just go ahead and put our card together. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down the vellum down here. I'm going to take some ribbon. We're definitely going to use ribbon. I didn't know which ribbon I was going to use, so I brought both. This is like a Misty Moonlight with a silver sparkle on the side, but then I also just love the matte finish of this Secret Sea. I'm going to use the Secret Sea. I'm a Secret Sea girl, but you could use this really pretty blue ribbon as well. We have a couple blue choices. The cloud cover ribbon would go really good as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie that off there to the side. So when you buy the class, we do give you the ribbon that you need. So you'll get just the piece of ribbon. We do not include any of the gems. You can use whatever gems you want. But if your order goes over $75, you will get that brand new set of the Pearls of Beauty. All right, so do my best to tie a bow over there. Give it my best effort. Doesn't mean it always turns out, but that one is not too bad. We'll trim those. All right, take our dimensionals, 2, 3, 4. All right. If you guys have any questions, you can ask if you want to, or I do have my computer set up so I can see some of your comments. Hi, Rita. It is so pretty, and it's all using scrap. So I love Christmas cards. You got to make a lot of them, right? So I love making ones that are maybe a little bit less expensive. Okay, so that, and then we have the velvet tree. So this card is so special just because of the little touches. First of all, we're using scrap of this beautiful papers, and when they're all together, it just looks so gorgeous. And then this is just a little piece of velvet. So you can run through the tree. If you prefer the ornament, you could do the ornament. You can do the star. They all look good. Just throw an extra one on there. All right, so we have our tree. Now the last thing I want to do is I'm going to take, I want to decorate our tree. I actually like it just simple too. I do like it simple, but you could also decorate it. So let me grab a piece of scrap white, which I have right over here. And I'm going to stamp out of here the wishing you peace and joy. Grab my block. Ooh, I need a longer block. Where's all my blocks at? We've been keeping ourselves cleaned in here. All right, and then I have a Secret Sea stamp pad. to stamp that. I'm going to try to do it up there. It's okay if it's not, I got to do it on here. It's okay if it's not perfectly straight. That one is though. So we'll use that one. I do love my vellum. You guys have no idea how excited I am that vellum is coming back. So, oh goodness, do I not have a paper trimmer here? I don't. Do you know why? Because I had a retreat this weekend here, so I have so many things that are out here. We had an in-person one whole day retreat, so like a 12-hour crop, and we had people here for 12. Anyway, so I put a lot of my extra supplies out so people could use them too. So this is the straight one. So this was out there because I had extra trimmers for people who needed it, but I'm gonna need it later, so I went ahead and went out there and got it. So we had fun. I hope to do it again. I love to do it consistently. Find days that works. So I'm just going to go ahead and piece those together. Now, obviously, coming up is the winter. So the winter is not ever like the best to travel in. And I know a lot of people travel to come to them. So we might just do it in the spring and in the fall. We'll do our in-person retreats here. Of course, I always do the retreat in a box. Because you don't have to travel for that. But for the ones that are in person, you got to worry about weather. All right, let's just take a couple of the sides here of the dimensionals. So wishing you peace and joy. Okay. I'm going to put it up here. Okay. Last but not least, I'm taking a little cheer, which are these adorable, cute little punches. Guys, they are so cute. It's a little star, a little Christmas tree, and a little stocking. I'm going to take the star. So, and then you could just punch, I'm just going to punch it out of this. You could use any paper, but I'm going to use this one right here. So this little star, and that's going to go on the top. You guys can decorate your tree as much and as little. Again, like I said, I think even just the plain vellum is really pretty. So, and I was wonder how many glue dots are going to stick, but pretty good. And I want to try these. These are called faceted snowflakes. These are also brand new. I haven't used them yet, so I got them out to use them with some different projects. I love the red. It's got a gorgeous red snowflake, and then these are like almost like glass. So I'm going to put some of those glass ones on here, and the little ones. So these are just some ways to decorate your Christmas tree. Yeah, they're sticking on there pretty good. So I'm just going to put 3 of those. And then I'm also going to use some of these flat pearls, because the flat pearls, this is your free gift. So if you spend over $75 in my store, I'm going to send you these for free. And they don't even come out until like November 4th. I'll put that up there. This one just needs to come down a little bit. Oh, it's stuck. Yeah, that might not be going anywhere. There we go. Okay. All right, what do you think about this card? Again, it looks, Krista, thank you. It actually is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous card. It looks really difficult, but it wasn't. You guys saw me make it. It's not difficult. These little tails are a little bit long. And if you want to dumb it down, you don't have to decorate your tree. You don't have to add the ribbon to it. You guys just know I love my ribbon, but just the strips. And you could actually do like a whole sheet of strips and then cut it into pieces too. So it's already, I know November 4th is next week. Is that not scary? Exactly. All right. So let's jump on to our next card. So this is card number 1 for our October card class. Let's see here. I'm going to clean my stamp off so I don't get ink everywhere. And you guys know I have a tendency to do that. Okay. So there's card number 1. Card number 2 is going to be another fun Christmas card. Let's move some of these things out of the way. We are going to use these dots again, probably. Let's see. We'll just move this trash over there, like it never existed. Like you didn't even know that I had all that trash. There we go. I'll clean it up afterwards, I promise. Okay, so this one, we're going to need a real red stamp pad, and then I love this candy cane striped twine. We still have this. I love this. I've included it a lot in a lot of my events. So some of you are saying, yeah, Rhonda, thanks. I have 3 rolls of it. So I included it in, and I'm including it in my retreat in a box too, because I think I am, just because it literally, you need it for your Christmas projects. So, okay, so what I'm taking out of this one, so we will do all this for you if you order the card class. We'll do all the punching. We'll do all the die cutting. This is a red velvet ornament. So in the velvet pack, you get the red velvet. Then there is the, I already lost that card. Oh, then there is the white velvet. And then there is a really pretty, like shaded spruce velvet. So 3 colors of velvet, perfect. All right, this piece here is a 4x12 pool party 2-toned cardstock. So there one side is darker than the other side. Just it's the same tone or same color, just different tone. All right, so this is 4x12. I'm going to score this at 5 1/4. So 5 1/4, scored gently because 2-tone paper is a little bit lighter, which I actually liked about that. So 5 1/4 and then 10 1/2. Okay, so those are your 2 score marks, 10 1/4, 5 1/2. Okay, then I have this little, take your bone folder, and you're going to want to get, just go ahead and crease. And you can put I'm going to put the lighter side on the outside, and then I'll put the darker on the inside. But look how cool it is. So this is the inside. This card is going to have a little pocket in it. So you can put a picture if you do like a family picture. So they can actually take the picture out and keep it. Or you can use this as a gift card holder too, if you would like to. I know you guys are all saying you love, look at these. These are so pretty. I love them. They're pretty. Okay, so what we're going to do first is just notch this out, because again, you can put a picture that people can take with them, or you can put a family photo. I am going to make this for a gift card holder. So let me grab, it is so crazy. There's no green glue, there's no tear tape. This is, so we're just going to use, normally I would use like tear tape down the side, but I'm going to use just little pieces of our Stampin' Seal. And I am not heartbroken about not using green glue. So that will fold up there. And that is a perfect spot then, again, like I said, to tuck a gift card. All right, let's decorate the outside. I took a 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 piece of just white, and I ran it through the soft waves. So the soft waves to me also looks just wintry, so wintry and snowy, like a blizzard is blowing by. Usually we use it for like masculine cards or like the water and the sea, but this one I think looks like a blizzard with all blowing by. And I just put an 1/8 inch border going around in real red. Okay. This is going to go on the front. Oh, well, there we go. Put that down there. I have another vellum circle, same size. It's going to go on there. And then I'm taking that velvet ornament. Again, so this is something that is it seems like a small thing, but it's actually like a big, to me it's a big thing. Like when they get this card and it's got velvet on it, it just makes it that much special. So again, the velvet comes in and you get 2 sheets of each, 2 sheets of white, 2 sheets of the red, 2 sheets of the green. And the green really matches like shaded spruce. I meant to bring it in here, but I didn't. All right, so, we got to glue down our vellum. And again, vellum. Now, if you are a demonstrator, shout out to you if you're a demonstrator. If you're not, guys, there are 2 days left to be able to get the starter kit special. It's only $35 and you get to pick out 125. You can pick out the vellum. You can pick out the dots. You can, us as demonstrators, we get to order things early. So like that's how we got it. You can get it too. So yes, the vellum, if you're a customer, you have to wait until November, but if you are a demonstrator, you can order it on your starter kit. Okay, so I just did, this is a super simple card. Of course, I told you that. But I love it. Our candy cane, I call it candy cane ribbon, candy cane twine. It's the red and white. I should call it by this name, so in case you need to find it online, it's the red and white baker's twine. But I like to call it the candy cane. It looks just like a candy cane stripe. So perfect for Christmas. I've gone through so many. And this came out last year. So I'm so grateful that, you know, Stampin' Up! Kept it around. Because a lot of times they don't keep stuff around. They come out with what's new. But this one they kept around. So I'm really grateful for that. Okay, just did a double bow. Grab another mini glue dot. And then that's going to go at the top. Isn't this such a pretty, fun, simple, festive card? And then again, on the inside is going to be our gift card holder. All right, so let's put our greetings on it. I am using the Ornamental Christmas for our greetings. The first one is the Be Jolly. This card makes me think of like jolly. I'm not going to sing. I was going to sing Jolly Old St. Nicholas, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to stamp the Be Jolly. This is the second of the smallest stitched stylish shapes. So we'll take that with, I am going to put 2 dimensionals on here because again, it's on velvet. So I want to make sure that it extra sticks. Oops. So I love a Pool Party, and real red and white is one of my favorite color combinations. Okay, and that's going to go right here in the middle. Oh, I love it. And then last but not least, I was going to sprinkle on the pearls. I'm going to sprinkle on these white or these red snowflakes. I just think that they will add just that really little touch. And again, you could use the silver ones. I'm using all these red ones. Ah, so awesome. Okay, there you go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not done yet. I have this circle right here, which is kind of dumb because I was going to do this circle and put it over here. That I put that notch out. So, yeah, well, so I'm just going to cover that notch. That was funny. You don't have to notch it because I'm just going to cover it. I'm just going to cover the notch up. So, clean that off. Oh, I gotta switch them out. The real red onto this. This is a 2-inch circle, I believe. Yep. See, don't you love that font? It's a really beautiful font. Thank you, Gayla. That's a beautiful color combination. It's one of my favorite Christmas, like wintry color combinations is the Pool Party in red. And actually, I use that during the summer too. It's one of my favorite. So now I will take and glue this down here. So you don't have to do that notch. You can if you want to, but I'll put that 'tis the season. There you go. So it's again, if you want to do like a family photo, you could tuck that photo in there, or you can use it for a gift card holder. So there is card number 2. We have one here, just to keep them in your mind, because you know I'm going to make you vote on your favorite. So we have card number 1 and card number 2, and they're both using. Again, they're both using the velvet, they're both using the vellum, they're both using the ornamental Christmas, so they're both using the thing. So you could literally make like both of them with a lot of your same supplies that you have. All right, let's move on to card number 3. This is a totally kind of different color combination, but another one of my fun favorites. And I'm using the ornamental Christmas again. I have, this time we're using the star, and I ran that through with some vellum. I actually ran it through again just so you could see, but so I used the vellum with the star, so I got that. There's also stars in here. There are like these, I don't know, images. And then there's circles, so you could like decorate the ornament, decorate the trees, the little balls on the trees. And then there's ornament toppers too. So it's a pretty wide range. So I ran through the star. Got to get all the little pieces out, make my own little confetti there. There you go. So on my star, this is the smallest of the stitched, the stylish shapes. This is a really tiny little guy. He's about, it's not quite an inch, so it's about 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to put that there in the middle, and that's gold, if you can see that. And then I took this little star out of a little cheer. It's hard to see it with that little star. And then I took that, and this is going to go in the middle of there. So this is how I'm decorating our star. Now again, in the stamp set, they don't have a star and an ornament. The stamp set has the trees. So you get like extra stuff in there. So here's my star, if you can see how pretty it is with the vellum, and then just a little touch of gold. Okay, so I have a piece of our basic white, and it's 3.5 by 9.5. 3.5 by 9.5. Yeah, I think so. All right. And that is going to get glued down to a piece of basic black. That is 3 3/4 by 5. I like this Christmas card. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why here in a minute. Of course, I love it because it's gorgeous. And then I'm using pink, so melon mambo. Now you could use any color. So this, everything I'm using here is just black, white, and vellum. So I haven't brought in any other color. So the color is going to come in with what base that you want. So this is a really fun melon mambo card. You can bring in like a pink, a green, a red. You could bring in more gold. So you could kind of make this whatever you really want to. So I am now, this is again another really fun one. I'm going to take the Merry Christmas out of here. Although, I don't know, that "'Tis the Season," I think, is actually what I want to do. I like that font, and it's a little bit smaller. So we're going to do "'Tis the Season," and I'm going to stamp it in black. And I brought a black stamp pad. I thought I brought, oh, there's one. Oh, there's like 3. Oh, geez, there you go. Hello. So "'Tis the Season." I'm going to stamp that on the envelope too, just so we got practice. There you go. So "'Tis the Season." And this is going to go right there. See, I love that font. I do too. Now you could, if you want to, like let's do this. On the inside, we'll stamp the Merry Christmas. So this is the kind of one where, maybe you got like 100 to send out and you can't spend all the time writing all the things. This one is perfect because you can just sign your name. So we'll put the Merry Christmas. There you go. Beautiful font. That's why I really like this this stamp set. It's so versatile. The whole bundle is versatile, not just a stamp set. So there you go. This is the one where you just don't want to have to say a whole lot. You just want to sign your name. And obviously, it's really easy to put together. All right, let's finish. There we go. Now we just got to assemble. We have all of our pieces. And this is the modern Christmas paper, I believe. And it is, we're using this in my upcoming craft along. So guys, I've got so much coming up in November. The first week of November, I'm going to be doing the Advent calendar. We'll be doing about 3 days of videos. And then the last week of November, I'll be doing a Santa's Workshop craft along. So, but we are using this. Now, again, like some of it's just beautiful gold and black, but I really love these. Some of them are very Christmassy too. Like this one that says, fa la 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 la. Love this one. There are ones that have the Christmas trees. And this one has like the ornaments. So it is Christmassy, but then it's also not, oh, this is my other favorite one. I did a lot of my projects with this Christmas tree. So anyway, that is just something that's upcoming, that you can still order. We're still doing the craft along. Ordering is still going on. Actually, it's been extended by a week. We've pushed back our due date by a week because a lot of things we're using went unorderable. So we're changing up a little bit. All right, look how pretty. So you can't see it in person, so you have no idea how, it's hard to tell. I should say no idea. It's hard to tell how pretty something is in a video. You can see better than a picture, but not quite in person. This is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, someone said this looks like a wax seal. It does. I think that just makes so can you see how pretty it is? Last but not least, this suite has this gold and black and white and black twine. Here's the white and black. This is all I have left of the white and black. And this goes really pretty with like beige. So it comes with both of those. And I'm gonna just tie a bow with that, just a little baby bow. And we're gonna add this to our star. I don't think it needs it, so I might change my mind. Because I was gonna put this up here. Yeah, I guess we could. No, I changed my mind. It doesn't need it. It's just so pretty the way that it is. I don't think it needs a ribbon. I was going to do it so it's kind of like an ornament up there. So you could add it if you want to. I don't know. I don't think it needs it. I kind of like it without it. But I am going to take the pearls of beauty. Again, this is what you'll get. These are brand new. You'll get these for free if you place a $75 order in my online store. There you go. So we'll just sprinkle those on. That's all we need. I don't think it needs a bow. But you could, if you are, like I am a bow girl. I love bows. You could easily add that bow somewhere on there. I just don't think it needs it. It's so pretty. Hey, Mary Ellen shared this. Thank you. It does mean a lot when you guys share this, or there's little hearts down there. Like those hearts are huge for us that have to do these videos online. It's nerve-wracking. And there you have your Merry Christmas. So this is card number 3. Ooh, this might be my new favorite. It's going to be really hard. All right, now we have card number 4, and then you're gonna have to vote what your favorite one is. It's gonna be hard today. I'm already struggling because I try to do my same. I try to pick my favorite as well. All right, basic beige is 4 1/4 by 11. Hello, Pam. All right, and we're gonna fold that in half. Then I ran through a piece of, actually this is willow white. I've been using a lot of willow white lately with the Forever Plaid embossing folder. So I'm going to take that and glue it down to that piece of basic beige. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Just that fun plaid background. You can never go wrong with a plaid background. Okay, so what do I have here? Lots of fun stuff. This goes on the inside. This goes on the outside. Okay, so I took a piece of this woven traditions paper, I think it's called, the woven paper. And actually, Erica used it yesterday. Did you guys see Erica's video? I like to share her videos as well because she works right here in the studio with me, obviously. And we do a lot of things. She works a lot of things together, but she does her videos all on her own. But these were her cards from yesterday. I shared her video. But she was like, she saw the card online, something similar. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's so hard. How can I make that? I'm like, Erica, it's actually not difficult. Let me show you. And then now she made like a bunches of them. But this one is the peach pie with this paper. And then this one is with a crumb cake. The crumb cake with a different of the patterns. But so these are really good for fall and for Christmas too. Anyway, if you want to see how to make these, but they're really adorable, I shared her video yesterday too. Or you can also follow her Facebook page because she does videos every Tuesday and I do videos on Wednesday. All right, so what I did next was I ran through 4. These are the the smallest of the, well, where did the rest of them go? There was 4. Maybe, oh, where the heck did they go? I could have swore I took them out. Where's the, I didn't do an envelope. Maybe they're still, oh, they're still here in my little box. We're going to be using a little cheer. I have to get out all my stuff. There they are. They're at the bottom of this box. Okay. I did 4 of these cute little squares. So we're going to make like it look like, and we're using a little cheer. So I chose this because this is I did a featured product this week, or it was an email. It was my online exclusive. So I always email once a week featuring one of our online exclusive products because you cannot see them in catalogs. So again, if you're not on my email list, make sure you get on my email list because every week I will email you, and all I do is email you the information on it, and I show you a bunch of samples. And then it just brings awareness to things that, again, are not in catalogs. So how would you know about them, really, unless someone's pointing them out to you? So this is the one that I featured back in July. I did a Christmas in July, back in July, but it's still available and it's still adorable. So the bundle is, so it's a little cheer bundle. Put that up there. And if you want to search for it online, but it's pretty inexpensive. It's like $30, $34 maybe, and it includes these adorable little punches that I've been using. And again, I think it came out in July, so we've kind of forgot a little bit about it, but I wanted to bring it back to life for us. Okay, so these tiny little squares, I am going to line up these in the middle, and it's actually pretty easy. It fits perfectly. These squares are about 1 inch, so I can see where I'm punching. So I have a little tree. Look at this little stocking. So now I'm going to take a little stocking. Okay, so I'm punching them out of this, these little squares. And then I have a little star. So we'll do all 3. Again, this is easier than you think because it's a lot easier than you think to line that up in the center of them. Oh, there you go. So, well, that one wasn't the best, but, oh, there it is. It's good this way. Okay, so there are our 3 cute little images. And then I have a piece of Poppy Parade. So I'm doing Poppy Parade for my red on this card. I think, again, Poppy Parade is a great little red. So just go ahead and put some adhesive on the outside of these squares. If you wanted them to be different colors, you could put, like, if you wanted this to be like a green stocking, you could put green behind. Maybe I should. Let's do that. I'm going to put a little bit of green. So I'm going to, I'll just freehand cut it. There you go. We'll have a green stocking on one of them. I just think that will be fun to have a little bit of a different color. This is shy shamrock too, so it's kind of a different color green. All right, so I'll put my Christmas tree there. Let's put our little stocking there, and then we'll put our star here. And I feel like I need to get a green stamp pad. Let me go grab my green stamp pad. Because I bought the Poppy Parade, but I think I need a green. Oh, I was just knocked over those. I wasn't planning on using green, but I just think it's a nice, see how it kind of pops out there with that green. All right. Where can I buy the 3 little stamps? The stamps are, the stamps and the punches are called A Little Cheer, Claudia, and they're from Stampin' Up. So they're an online exclusive, so you have to buy them online. All right, so then the last little square I have, we're going to stamp the words. And the words are going to do sending a little cheer. You could do Merry Christmas, to and from, happy, but I'm going to take sending a little cheer. It'll fit perfectly in there. And I had blocks floating around. I've had lots of blocks. Where did all my blocks go? Oh, here's one right here. Okay. There we go. We'll do sending a little cheer. How fun. Okay, now we gotta glue this one down. I could probably even pop that one up a little bit. All right, now time to assemble. This piece, by the way, was 2.5 by 2.5. This piece of Poppy Parade was 2.5 by 2.5. But can you see how cute that is? So cute. That's going to go onto a piece of that woven, I don't remember the name of this paper. I think it's called woven. I have it out there. Okay, so that's going to go right down here on our card. Then we're going to put this down on our card. I told you, I'm making today really hard for you guys to choose your favorites. Each one I'm doing like, oh no, now this one's going to be my favorite. I love this one. I love it. They're all very different. Like the feel of each one is very, very different. So this is going to go there again. So very traditional Christmas. Now the last thing I want to do is I want to put a bow on it so that it actually feels like a Christmas present. This is our new irregular weave ribbon. It's very unique. I haven't used it a lot, but I thought that could make for a cool, like more of a natural, rustic looking bow on the top of this. But I don't know. I changed my mind. I also used this. This is the other half to that gold and black. This is the gold and white. And this is a hot mess, probably because I couldn't find the middle part. But I want it to be more of a bigger bow up here because I want it to be like a Christmas. So I'm going to be using the white ribbon. This is on the last chance list, so when it's gone, it's gone. Like it's still there, at least it was today. It was still there today when I looked. But these are the things that if you don't get them while they're there, and it's also on sale. Instead of being like $9, it's on sale for, I think, for $6 something. So, and it is 10 yards, so you get a lot of it. I've used this in my retreat as well because it is one of my favorite whites and it was still available. So I'm like, let's do it. So I'm going to tie a bow and put that up there at the top. Okay. Now it looks like such a fun Christmas present. You could do your, let's make this ribbon I like because you could actually make those little fishtails at the end. So let's make them little fishtails. So it's a little bit of a more like a Christmas present look. So you fold it in half and then you just cut up. So you've got those little fishtails there. I thought about adding in a little bit of this to it too, just because it will add a little bit of bling to it, but it's not necessary. You could. Again, these are things that just take a little bit more time. But because I'm going to add the dots, the flat pearls go real, those pearls. So fun. All right, last but not least, let's take those really fun pearls. I want to clean up my surface, although these punches are so cute. All right, so let's take these, and all of them match. So I'm going to sprinkle on like all three. So the kind of crumb cake. This is like a really dark Calypso coral. So it actually goes with the Poppy Parade. And then we have our, there you go. I want one more little one. There. No, that means everyone always says you have to do it in, you could just do 3. I did 5. And then I think on the inside, I did, with this card, I thought I prepared paper to do on the inside. I did. It's someplace around here. You can decorate the inside of your card if you want to. And I definitely wanted to. Oh, here it is. Duh. It was right in front of me. So You can decorate the inside of your card. This card is so cute. Can you see? And then, again, if you love it, give me those hearts. Those hearts make all the difference. Yeah, so this ribbon is great, Michelle, you're right, because it's white. So you could use your blends to make it whatever color that you want to. So I had brought this green because I was just going to add a couple of I wanted to add like a little green, well, let's add a little green Christmas tree to the inside to kind of make this, again, bring out the outside of the card into the inside of the card. This I think is just so cute. We'll just add a little Christmas tree right down there. All right, now I am dying to know which one is your favorite. So this was card number 4. Card number 4 is this one with a little cheer, kind of like a big old present, and then obviously a cute little inside. Card number 3 is with melon mambo and gold and vellum and our black and gold specialty paper. That's a fun one. Gorgeous, actually. Card number 2 was also a gift card holder or a photo holder. We used the two-tone pool party. When you open it up, then there's a little pocket here that you could put in a gift card money. So you could use it as a gift. So that's card number 2. Card number 1 was quite spectacular. So card number 1 is using all the gorgeous shades of blue, the new blue glimmer paper, the velvet. So we use the velvet. Now remember, this is my October card class. So these cards you can get for free. I will send everything to you prepped. We'll run through. We'll send you all the pieces. What we do not send are ink or like the dies. Again, so you get it for free. But that's where you can place your order. So you place your order in my online store. The link is, well, that's funny. The link is in the description here for the YouTube channel. Your order has to be placed by Monday at midnight. And then for anybody who places orders of at least $50 or more, then I will send you the card kits. And again, we'll put them in envelopes. So that also comes with envelopes. We do not include any gems because you can use whatever gems you have. Or if your order goes over $75, then we will include the gorgeous brand new Pearls of Beauty gems. So those are brand new. They're just coming out. So and this class will ship to you at the end of next week. So not this Friday, but the following Friday. By the time I get all of the pearls in stock and cut and prep everything for you, that's when it'll come. So let me know what you think. Let's see. A lot of people won. Oh, a lot of 4s, actually. It looks like it's definitely 1 or 4 seems to be, if I had to look real quick. Oh, that's so, and look, they're so different. Like this one is so traditional, but really cute. And then this one is, yeah, it is a pretty tough competition this week, I'll have to say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can choose. They are all so. All right, thank you for joining me for my card class for October, a chance for me to have a little crafty lunch break with you, but also this is my monthly card class. I do one a month where I do 4 different cards, and the only way you can get it is by placing your order today, by next Monday. By midnight. You place your order and then I will send you those and then you'll get to make them. It's so fun to just sit down, pull out the pieces, and have everything done. This one I also do a step-by-step tutorial and directions along with it as well. So you'll get to watch the video and you'll get to have directions with the measurements too. So, and if you are on Creative Corner, we'll put this on Creative Corner as well. So obviously not till we're done with the directions, which will be next week. So if you're on Creative Corner, you can get the directions there. Michelle said, never, she never can pick. I know, but I would think you're the blue, right, Michelle? Because you're such a blue girl that you know, I know. But then, I know, they're all super cute this time around. So hopefully you love them. Got some, again, they're quick, they're simple, they're easy to make, not a lot of products that you use. I only used 2 bundles. I used a little cheer bundle, and then I used the ornamental Christmas bundle, which Those of you who follow along with me and take my classes, I've already used those. So you know that I love them and just giving you more reasons and more reasons to use a lot of the things that we love. So thanks so much for being here. Absolutely. Please share this video. That means a lot to me. If there's a little thumbs up or subscribe, make sure that you subscribe. And the number one thing I can tell all of you is that we do a lot. In this studio this month alone, we've made over 100 projects that we have documented, taken pictures, shared tutorials, directions, everything. And how you find out about all of those things that we do is through my email list. So make sure that you are also on my email list, and that link is also in this description. We got some really fun things coming up. In November alone, I have 2 weeks of craft-alongs that we have coming up. We have retreats. I have a Creating for Christ retreat coming up, plus just our normal card classes and all kinds of things. So I would love to have you craft with me. We've been doing this for 25 years, well, almost. It'll be 25 years and about 6 months. And we are not going anywhere. So you know that when you join us here, you can count that we'll be here for you every week. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.